Everybody asks the question, almost everyone, why did he break the luchas? The Jews didn't deserve the luchas? Don't give it to them. Give it back to Hashem. Put it in your tent. I would sell it on eBay. Imagine, let's say here, you have a 25th anniversary, and you buy your husband, not stam a gift, the gift of his lifetime. Cost you $12,000. Your husband comes home that night with an attitude. But not stam an attitude. Top level attitude. So what do? You throw the gift in the garbage? No! You sell it. You sell it. You buy your wife a tennis bracelet for $24,000. Yeah? And then something happens. Whatever, we're not going to get graphic here. You burn it, you destroy it. No, you sell it. You keep it for better days. Was bringst du the luchas? Ha-luchas ma'aseh lekim heima. Hashem gives you luchas that He made. It's priceless. What are you breaking them for? Hide them in the tent. Put them on the mountain. Give them back to Hashem. They don't even belong to you. Was bringst du the luchas? Says Reb TZADDOK HAKOAHAIN and the Kamarner, open your hearts. The Gemara says in Masechta Shabbos Daf Kuf Daled, HaMeshaber Kelim B'Chamasoi Harehu Ka'ovid Avodah Zarah. Somebody who takes vessels and breaks them in his wrath, in his anger, it's a subtle form of idolatry, Avodah Zarah. So Moshe took the luchas and he broke them in his anger, not just any keli, the keli, the most priceless keli. What happened at that moment? Harehu kivayochel, bedakus in an edel way. He went into the world of the Jewish people, the world of Avodah Zarah. Now he wasn't a surgeon, now he was a pilot. Lech, God told him. The only way this is going to work is if you fall down, if you go down. Once he was there, he looked at Hashem and he said, now, you're not giving up on me. I'm coming up, they're coming up with me. And he brought them all up. Now when we want to talk about Moshe Rabbeinu's greatness, we ask, what was his greatest moment? I would say, he turned them into a people. He took slaves and made them a people. He is the one who gave Torah to the Jewish people. He was the messenger of Hashem to give Torah and change the world forever. He led them through a midbar, Kriyas Yamsuf, 10 Makas, Man, Kovet Be'er, Shomiriya, the greatest teacher, the greatest educator. No. You want the crescendo. You want the peak. You want the highest moment of Moshe's life. La'enei kol Yisrael. Nesoi liboy. His heart lifted him up. For this he had to have a big heart. His heart had to go higher. Lishbar haluchos le'nei. That at the moment of truth he was ready to break what? He didn't break a tennis bracelet. He didn't break an expensive utensil or vehicle or piece of jewelry or garment. He broke something which for him was the most precious thing in the universe. Zichru Torah's Moshe Avdi. Moshe is Torah. Torah is Moshe. The luchas were Moshe. Moshe was the luchas, Chazal say. And not just Torah. This is the only luchas that Hashem himself sculptured and wrote. And yet at that moment he had to make a choice. And the choice was, does he hold on to the luchas and lose his children? Or does he break the luchas and liberate, embrace, lift up, and remain connected to his children? And when Moshe broke the luchas, Hashem turns to him and says, Yasher Koach SheShibartah. Thank you for breaking my luchas. And when the Jewish people hear those words, Klal Yisrael screams out, Chazak, Chazak, v'nis chazek. Because for this you need a lot of strength. You need a lot of strength because everyone around Moshe couldn't understand him. The tzaddikim around Moshe said, Moshe? Moshe? You? This is the Messiah that we taught you? Hast dich doch gehadert mit Tates und Seides. Du bist der Einikel von this one and that one and that one and that one. At your mitzvah times that went till 5 in the morning. They spoke about ehrliche, deures, jüdische Kinder. This is what it all came to. Your brother-in-law looks at you and says, your father-in-law looks at you, your older brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, your zayda, your baba, your shakol, your rabbi, your maggid, your batchin, your therapist, your doctor. You crazy? These are chetei ha'ego. God says destroy them, out. You have Baruch Hashem 12 kids, one is gone. You have 11 beautiful kids. But when Hashem saw that Moshe broke the luchas, this became the peak, the greatest achievement of Moshe's life. Yasher SheShibartah, and Rashi chooses that word to be the final climax of the entire Torah. Why? Because in the ability to break that which meant everything to him and remained everything to him, Moshe's true character comes out. Who is Moshe at his core? He is Roye Yisrael. He's a shepherd of the Jewish people. Ultimately, Moshe will give up everything, including his core, to save his children. And when God sees that, he says, thank you. Yasher SheShibartah. For this I say to you, thank you. So I come here tonight, and although I'm an individual, but by Jewish people there's no individuals. Everyone is interconnected. Kol Yisrael, Arevim Zebazeh, types the Baal Shem Tov. Arevim means Miloshin Taruvus. Yidden seinen vermischt eine mit der andere. Arevim Miloshin Mesikus, sweetness, Arev. Kol Yisrael, Arevim Zebazeh, Yidden seinen Sis eine dem anderen. Und der Riber, Kol Yisrael, Arevim Zebazeh, Jews are responsible for the andere. Same type, but with a twist. Twisted parenting. The reason we're responsible is not out of guilt. If you don't help another Jew, you're going to burn. No, because we're integrated. We're one. And that's why we're sweet to each other. So even though I'm an individual, and we're all individuals, but we're not individuals. So on behalf of the Jewish people, on behalf of Torah, and on behalf of what Hashem revealed through the Torah, and through Avodah Vanavim in every generation, I turn to each and every one of you sitting here tonight, and I say 3 words. Yasher SheShibartah. Followed by the 3 words of Chazak, Chazak, V'nis Chazek.